fine. Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Is there a way to change from monarchy to republic? Yes. You go down the government thing all the way to the very bottom. And then you click the button. That's how you do that. It's way easier to go from republic to monarchy than it is to go from monarchy to republic. So we moved our capital. We don't necessarily need a merchant here. The money's going that direction anyway. We have a merchant here, a merchant here. We also have a merchant collecting here. We have the second highest trade power in the node by only 5 points. Money is not really a concern right now, honestly, so let's switch off these. I mean, we're making more money than England is because we've got better income efficiency, even though we've got the rogue privateer penalty. Yuck. Money's great. We make lots of monies.
It's over 9,000!
We'll send officers to Switzerland because we're nice. And I noticed between episodes that Switzerland did mothball that fort, so I think it's just time to declare, and we'll try to get on that fort before they can have the garrison too strong. So we're gonna declare for Lucca. Let's just see what happens. I feel pretty confident about this. We're gonna send most of those troops that way. I want to send some troops up into Waldistadi. We need to repurpose Yaxalaxi into a new version of general because we've got better stats now. We can get 4 to 11 with 3 guaranteed, so 7 to 14 pips. I would like to have at least 2, maybe even 3 good leaders for this fight, so we're ahead of time on Miltech by 7 years. We've got 82 points. Let's do 2 generals over the next couple months. So first general is going to be Yaxalax again. A little bit of preferential treatment. He did donate 25 subs earlier. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. Do you want a 2.0? Or do you just want to just you know, the second? What is this? What is this? That's 5, 6, 7. That's 7 pips. You just rolled table minimum. What the hell? Unacceptable. I mean, I think he gets another chance at that rate. Well, we're gonna go occupy the things. We're gonna hold. This is not defensive terrain. We don't really want to work into here. We do want to get on Wallace because the garrison's real weak. And actually, you know what? I think rather than roll another general, I think what we should do is we're gonna barrage assault this mountain fort. That's the right call. I'm not going to risk having to fight all of that in bad terrain. So we're going to do the assault. We're going to shift consolidate every day because it just is better than not doing that. And then we will... Let's send most of these troops with our best leader. Let's send like that stack this way, and we're gonna send the old. Amazingly, it's the old Yaxalaxi that we're using. So the new one's not even preferred. No, that's not true. The new one has a siege pip. I guess, yeah. No, I want that one. I want the fire pip. War taxes. Thank you. Yeah. If you want me to know about war taxes, you got to use the emote. That's the best way to do it. All right, so of course there's going to be a fight here from Florence. This is likely not scorched anymore from the previous war. We're spending lots of military points in this war already, but yeah, I'm going to scorch it. We don't really care about this fort that much because we've got the Wallace fort. Also, let's have Switzerland pay for it. Although that's going to make the colors kind of difficult to see. We can be there on the 11th. They'll be there on the 10th. So...
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Since this is a tough war, I think I'm going to pull the leader off. And we're going to teleport him over there. Let's take the 1 siege pip guy, and we'll take the better commander. And we're going to take this mountain fort. And this is where the AI is just so bad when it comes to Scorched Earth. Like look him just walk right into that. And we can keep on, like, resetting this. Look, if I pull the leader off, and we just leave behind, like, a 5 stack here, or you leave something, like, real painfully obvious that's bad, like insufficient support army, for example. Leave, like, 3 cav, 1 infantry. AI go nuts over that. They're like, oh, I gotta kill it! It's so weak! Look, I'm going to attack! 21st of May. Just wait a couple days. And he'll probably commit to the fight, even though he's locked. And we've already won the Siege of Savoy. Wow. We'll transfer that to our subject. This one doesn't cost money, but our subject should have better defensiveness than us, because he's a March. 15 versus 30%. Just in case, we'll put a second leader here, so that on the off chance our guy dies, that we have 2. We can be there on the 9th. They'll be there on the 3rd. There could be an army coming in from the other direction. So our goal is just to return these provinces to Switzerland with Savoy. So I think what we want to do is just peace out. Unfortunately, our trader just died, so... that's what almost... Yeah, okay, we have plenty of time. We're fine. No, we don't. There's a huge army there. That's not a good fight. So we're gonna have to just go to the 20th. I mean, we are winning, but this is just a bad fight to be in. Every day we're in this fight, we're losing troops. So I'm gonna retreat to here. They are trying to pop troops out. It's not a workshop. That's a man. Not a workshop. What is it? What kind of man are you making? Where's the correct tooltip? Large cast bronze mortar will be fielded on the 7th of September. He's trying to pop out artillery behind here. Anyway, I think we're gonna piece him out for just the 2 things. Do we want 60 military points or 2 mercantilism? That's a tough call. Long term, the mercantilism is actually really great because of the English Channel, but short term, military points equals generals, equals professionalism, equals all kinds of good stuff. Like, if I had extra military points, in fact we do, I want to give another chance. I mean, he rolled the minimum. On a scale of bad, he rolled 7, right? Okay, now also we have more army tradition from forts. So we have 8 to 15 pips. 3rd time's the charm. Much, much better. I'm gonna take the mercantilism though. I think that since we rolled well on that, I'm gonna take the mercantilism. Alright, so now though, I mean, we have room for the clones to exist, but maybe we fire the oldest one just so that we have room. We're gonna keep hiring generals over time. Okay, chance for that here. This guy's popping out on the 7th, the 8th. So it says a workshop, but in July, August. So it's still a ways off, but I do want to snipe these artillery. You're real good, but you're still technically not as good as the ruler. Hey, look, he's moving into Aldistadt on the 4th of August. And these guys will be there on the 29th and 25th of July. 8th of August. If I had started earlier, maybe we could be there. We'll chance that to Switzerland just because he has better defensiveness. I didn't scorch Wallace. We want the prestige for army, morale of armies. Now, this is, again, I feel kind of predatory doing this, but, the AI is not great at understanding that that fort, like that province, is not going to be returned by the adjacent fort. Would be better if we had scorched this earlier. But this is like, I mean, we have to fight. Oh my god, there's a lot though. That's 40,000 troops. Well, Ferrara rolled pretty poorly. Yuck him. He's doing what he can. Pretty great rolls. This guy will be there on September the 6th. We can be there on September the 5th. God. Scorched Earth, man. It's just the gift that keeps giving. That artillery needs to die. 16th. We're too slow. Alright, looks like we can't do anything there. Boom! Scorched Earth for the win. So we're 3 out of 4 relations. If we get military access through Genoa, then we can get onto the war goal. If we get access through Milan... Milan lets us pick off those artillery, so let's get access through Milan. Let's head down this way. Look at this dum-dum, just let me kill all of this artillery. Okay, I think we're separate piecing Savoy, depending on war score. We got 64 individual war score with them. We're going to return cores. And again, the reason we're doing this was because Switzerland was going to lose their cores. This bought us 50 years, just the fact that we declared the war, but I think we'll just return 2 of them now. It's unfortunate. He's a non-co-belligerent, right? But here's the thing. If I just return like Wallace and then Swiss separatists spawn and we refuse to give him access, he'll have a very difficult time defending against that. Is it? Yeah, it's still 20 aggressive expansion. It's the same because I had already transferred it to him. It's occupied by him. The AI is not good about not giving access. That's true. It's possible he could just get access through somebody. I want to get Wallace because Wallace has a fort. It's a mountain fort owned by our march. Like, I definitely want Wallace. I'd really like Waldstadt as well, just to connect this territory. We have 50 years to take Vaud back, so maybe instead of Vaud, we'll do Waldstadty. It's actually a little bit less aggressive expansion that way as well. And this just gives him this nice little, like, cross in the mountains. He'll have a fort here, we'll build a fort here, and then it's just like this death trap mountain area. It'll be glorious. Only annul treaties with Venice and come back soon. That would be far less aggressive expansion. However, in my experience, the likelihood that... Picture what's going to happen, okay? Savoy will be at peace with no major threats. They will have available relationship slots free because I've annulled their relationship with Venice. And they know that I want their land because I've got a subject who's got cores on them. So what would you do in that situation? If you were Savoy, who do you think you would ally? to be as annoying as possible. They can't ally France, he's a subject. They would ally my rivals. They would ally Scotland, Denmark, or Austria. So, yes, I could end his alliance with Venice, and it might work, but it's just as likely to make him ally somebody worse, because he's gonna ally my rivals. That's just how he'll play it. So I don't think that that's the right call. I think we're gonna do the return cores and go from there. So let's do a couple more quick occupations. Austria doesn't like Savoy. It's true. Austria's rivaled him, but Denmark could. Denmark's integrating somebody. They're going to pick up a relationship soon. Just trust me, right? Like, do we need to argue? You accept, you recognize that the likelihood that he picks up an annoying alliance is very high, right? I'm taking the expiring cores or the non-expiring cores. Because we declared war, we reset the timer. Now the cores don't expire till 1548. So we don't have to take them, we just had to declare the war. So my plan is to... need to reoccupy St. Gallen. My plan is to take the ones that are going to give us a tactical advantage in upcoming wars. Not that we should be fighting down here very often, but... I have dropped exactly 0 frames, so if you're seeing drop frames, it's on your end. Alright, so he's willing to agree to our deal. We could wait and occupy another fort. I don't think that's really worthwhile, even with, we should probably wait at least until he's down to low enthusiasm. But if I have to fight another big battle like that, then that's not going to be worthwhile. That is Florence, which is someone we still do need to fight. Might be a good idea to keep this war going just a little bit longer so we can fight him in good terrain. No, I'm gonna peace out now. I don't want to risk fighting him in the mountain there. There's a chance we might black flag this army. So we're gonna return the fort, we're gonna turn the mountain that's already been scorched. We could possibly try to return one more, but that's already pushing the limit with aggressive expansion, and he also doesn't want to accept. We'll take some money just to weaken him economically, and to help pay for the next fort. Now we go from being the aggressor, where he gets to, like, murder us, to being just a guy standing in a mountain. So he probably won't take that fight. We're going to immediately start building that fort, because I want another one here. Why are we doing VOD? Okay, again, we needed to declare this war before, like, May of 1500, because the cores were expiring because they're part of a different culture group. But, if you look at the tooltip, second row, after the most recent time the nation was at war with the current owner. So 50 years. We have 50 years now until the core expires. We'll take it back later. This army, we want to probably work down Mantua next. We're going to be there on the 15th. They'll be there on the 12th. Just let them go up that way, it's fine. Or if they want to be complete idiots and try to go siege down Wallace, we can go murder them. That's fine. So you're saying you want me to kill you? Oh, look at this. It's the gift that keeps giving. Scorched earth. Look at this guy. He's all like, I know what I'll do. I'll go through Piedmont, into Wallace, into this one, and I'll just run right through. Nope. Scorched Earth, you won't be there till the 21st. We'll be there on the 13th. So... boom. Stack wipe. 237 infantry, 33 cavalry lost to kill 13,000 Florentines. Rip Flurry Worry, sorry. Scorched Earth, the gift that just keeps giving. Alright, we can cancel military access through Milan, ask for military access through Genoa. And by having access through Genoa, we can now get to Lucca, which is the war goal, which will give us ticking war score. Let's get our 6 artillery over here. We want to pull our damaged dudes off so we can recover a little bit. The game's currently sorting troops in a way that I don't like, though. Sometimes it gets messed up. I like it when it keeps them sorted by type. Okay, with Savoy, we've got some... spy network still built up. We could get some claims. I mean, I wouldn't mind another claim, but I don't really care that much. Oh my god, they are culture converting? Who? You're right. What? So Switzerland's response to the war was to immediately commit genocide against the Piedmontese people. Wow, that's hilarious. Well, that's cool. We're completely out of manpower. Despite some of these really good fights, that's going to be kind of a concern. We could use mercs, but I'd rather try to build up professionalism. Also, I think that there are at least a couple barracks that make a lot of sense to build, so let's get those built first. Alright, cool. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm gonna take a short break here. Next episode, we're gonna wrap this war up. Success, I think. We just gained like a really good foothold down here, which is gonna be useful against Austria and France in the future. I mean, this is just it's a death triangle. This is awful for them. The fact that I've got 2 mountain forts and a capital fort in hills on a march who's taken defensive ideas. Like, gross. Very gross. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you soon.